Okay, so this is the pipeline block, okay, wherein we have agent block, tools block. Tools block will help you install the tools on remote machines as well, right? Like if you are using agents with the, by adding the agent to the nodes, and then if you want to use it, right, this will be helpful. So here agent any, see agent any means which machine in our case?
Master.
Agent means master.
Master, right? Because in the slave also I have selected such a way that it should go only to the labels matching. So the slave will work, that particular slave jobs will go to that particular slave if you add that label. If I'm adding agent any means master. So I'm compiling, I'm doing unit testing on master only. So those tools from automatic installer will be used on master. Actually, as we are using this packaging, you may have your compile also. You can also containerize it, but let it be so that we have different things here, different ways of doing it. So compile, unit test, generating the reports, all of this we have discussed. Next stage is Docker build. This one I want to make it happen on the slave machine. Okay, means on a remote machine. Observe this carefully. Compile, unit test, Docker build. Okay, then Docker run. These are the 4 stages I'm going to have. Compile. Okay, test. Okay, and then Docker build. Docker build means building the image. It should happen on a separate developer machine. Let's say this is called as dev server. I'm going to use a remote machine using SH agent block. And Docker run, where you should run? Do you need to run the containers always different containers, different versions on developer machine? Some test server or deploy server. Okay, this is another server. So compile and test I am doing on master only. You can put on remote slaves also through agent label because if you add it manually, you will use label. Am I making sense? Yeah. If you don't add the slave, don't open SH connection manually, you can use SH agent plugin. 2 ways to connect. Do you all remember this?
Yes.
Yeah, SSH agent plugin. Another one is you can put a label there. You have to open SSH connection manually and all. But that method we don't use. We'll use this only. So SSH agent block. So now on the build machine, SSH agent block. So on this server, if I have to see on this server, third server, if I have to do Docker build, what are all the tools should be installed?
On the third server.
Third server, I numbered also. Dev server or third server, whatever you call, third stage. I need to do Docker build.
Third
What tools?
server, we are doing a build, right?
Docker build.
A Docker build means Maven.
Docker building image.
Docker building image means already Maven is there.
Docker build means I am running, I want to
Package,
build this Docker
package
file.
where files.
Okay, this var file, this Docker file I should build and create an image. That is called Docker build. So what
Yes.
tools I need to do the Docker build?
Where file, then POM file is required, and what the dependencies.
Only POM file and dependencies, right? See here, we need POM file, we need SRC code, that's all. Right? Maven, everything is happening inside the container. So on the server, what are the tools you need on the dev server?
Docker.
Docker and
Docker,
address book.
Give me 1 second, please. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Tell me, some of you are saying, some of you are asking question, I think.
Git and Docker, and we should start the Docker.
Correct. Git should be there to do Git clone and Docker should be there. Is this part clear, everyone? I'm repeating the whole thing again.
Just one question.
Hmm. Hmm.
We compiled it, we tested,
Hmm.
but still we haven't get the var file,
Hmm.
correct? So
Correct.
first we have to get the var file.
Hmm.
Then we have to build. Is it Docker build?
Docker
After
build,
build only, we will get the var file, right?
Docker build means we were building a Docker image. Okay. Yeah, I'm building a Docker image so that my application should be running inside. Application should be running means what do you need? You need a .var file ready to be deployable file. That file you will get when you run mvn package. So that mvn package I'm doing inside the container.
Okay.
See, why do you need a
Okay.
container first? What is a container and why do you need a container?
Container is required to ship the package, and that when we run that
Container is
Docker
something
image.
where my application runs. Okay, I need to containerize my application. And how do your application run? When you deploy the application. How do you get that deployable file? When you do mvn package command. So what you need to mvn package? You need POM file, you need source code. So that is
Agreed.
the third stage. Clear for all of you now? And then the fourth stage where I am doing Docker run. So for third stage, what do you need? Let's go here. Third stage. So what I'm doing, I'm running the script which will install Git. Just now we learned we have to install Git, Docker, start Docker and clone the repository. Once clone the repository, go to the Docker file and run Docker build command. You may give any name to your image, but each run means whenever you run the pipeline, I need a unique image. So I'm taking that repository name colon tag name like this $1, $2 using positional parameters. This is shell scripting. Okay, I'm passing two variables. One is repository name, second one is tag name. So how I am passing them whenever I'm calling it, whenever I'm calling this shell script, I am passing image name and build number. What is image name? Image name, I have given my username / repository name. Okay. And then tag name is going to be the build number. That's a second variable. Second variable will be added as a tag. That's why I have added colon here. Right? Build number is an inbuilt Jenkins variable, which will hold build number 1, build number 2, and so on. And once that is done, an image is pushed. Next part is Docker login. Were these stages clear? The 4 stages clear?
Can you swipe to right the last credential commands? No, last job? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Also.
At the last of credentials command, you have opened the bracket, right? It's for scripts or
I'll come to that part. Give me a second. So I am compiling on master machine. On the master machine, what are all the tools I need? Can anyone? What are all the tools? Because I'm not containerizing here. Directly I'm compiling. What are all the tools I would need here?
Git.
This is the third class or fourth class for Docker. Please speak out.
Git.
Yeah, we need Git.
Git.
MVN compile. We need Java. We need Maven. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Please unmute and speak out. Test job. This also I have given agent any. Means this is also happening on master. So I should install Java, Git, Maven.
Ma'am.
Correct? Agree with this part, everyone?
Yes.
So package,
Yes.
we did the same earlier. But what is the problem? Always Java issues are coming, right? I have to set my Java. Correct? I have to install, I have to downgrade, I have to reinstall. Have you all faced this issue or not?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Yes.
what I am doing, I am containerizing. Containerizing means I have written Docker file. In this Docker file, I am taking Maven image, Maven as a base image, Tomcat as a base. How to create, that's a different story. So we have planned all of those things and I'm creating var file and deploying it inside the container only. Right? Understood the difference now between all the stages? At least now you should be clear.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you are doing everything inside the container. Now I'm not running it, not doing MEN package directly like first job or second stage or first stage because compatibility issues are coming. That's the advantage of containerizing. So third stage, I have changed it so that I have containerized packaging and deploying thing. So my application will deploy. Image is ready. Docker image is ready. Once it is ready, I'm pushing it to private registry. That's all. This is the stage. Next stage. Yes, image is already stored. So pull the image from private registry and run the image on the test server. That's all. And where is your container application running? Inside the container. These two stages are containerized stages. Which stages are containerized? These two. Okay. How do you access from the host? By port forwarding in the fourth stage. Clear now at least?
Yes.
So what tools do you need on these servers? Do you need Git, Java? I mean, Git is required. Do you need Java, Maven? You just need Git to clone the repo where POM file is present, where Docker file is present. You need Git, Docker. Here you don't need Git also. You just need Docker. And here what commands you will run? Docker build command, Docker login command, Docker, that's all. Sorry, Docker push. You store it on Hub. Here what do you need? You don't need to build. You just need Docker login because you have to run means it has to pull and run. Docker. Understood now? Yeah, these are 4 different servers. Of course, first 2 I'm running on master. If you want, you put it on any other machine also. What tools should be there on each server also, I have written here. These tools should be there on present here. These tools on second server. These tools and commands on third one. These on fourth. Right?
In fourth stage, along with run, we need to pull also. Docker pull.
Have you done hands-on on Docker commands, basic commands, first class of our Docker?
Yes. Yes.
So Docker run, what it will do? It will
Docker.
first search the image locally. If it is not there,
Yes.
it will pull and run. So obviously, if it will not be
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
right? It's a fourth server, deployment server. Image will not be there. So it will pull and run. This is a deploy server. All of these servers, I did not log in at all, right? I did not log in because everything should be automated. Did we log into them? I just created and named them. Did we log into these servers yesterday?
No.
No.
We will
No.
not, everything should be automated. Git should be installed, Docker should be installed, Docker build, Docker login, Docker push. Complete automation. If you want, you automate 1, 2 also. Just to show you all the different ways. 1, 2, I did not containerize it. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
I want response from all the, how many? 10 participants. Srinath, Surendran, Sambamurthy, Sachin. This is the third day literally I'm spending on the same topic. Which is fine, but everyone should follow. Unmute and speak out. If you are not attentive, message me. I'm off from the class. I'm not listening. That's fine. But if you are there, respond.
Yes, pretty clear.
Okay. So
Yep,
this is
yep.
the pipeline we are going to have. And here I'll also write this. Here I'm using agent block, means SSH connection I'll not open manually. I'll put the credentials in the credential store, and SSH agent plugin will open the connection. Whereas this one is on master for now, which is fine. But if you want to run through label, that also I have shown you in the previous classes. This is the overview of the entire part. Now you have to put your effort. Now it's your turn. I have explained from my end completely. Like I went another step ahead to explain you the things. Now come to the Jenkins file. Parameters block, environment variables block, where I have taken build server IP this way, username at the rate IP address, image name is my username and repos name of my Docker Hub. Compile is simply happening on master agent any MVN compile. Okay, MVN test also happening on master, right? Those are not containerized stages. Now come to Docker build. Okay, some manual approval. You have to have this manual approval block actually in the deployment stage. That makes more sense. So let me cut here and place it in deployment stage, which makes more sense. Okay, right. So now come to the build stage. So agent any means master. From master, what we are doing? 1 second, I think this is the wrong. From master, I'll do sh, right? That's a shell command, right? See, you go to Jenkins master, and if you want to sh command, sh any machine, what do? SSH, that machine username at the right IP address, correct? See, this is my Jenkins. On Jenkins, from master, I want to sh to some machine. This is what I write, right?
Yes.
This is the command, SSH, username at the rate IP, correct? That's overall, that's again an SSH command. Yeah. That's what is this. But initially you can't confirm yes or no. It will prompt for yes or no. You don't need to do it. So copying this script file onto this machine. This I have taken into a variable username at the rate IP address. Copy it here. Once it is copied, run that by passing image name and build number. Where is image name? It's an environment variable. Build number is an inbuilt environment variable. Right? So means build number means build 1, build 2, and so on. Those two I'm passing as positional parameter 1, positional parameter 2, calling the script. On the dev server, it will install Docker Git. It will do Docker build by using first one. Image name means username / repository name, colon build number. So every time a unique image will be created, will be built, then login. However we log in, we store the credentials in the credential store by this name, and tying the password to password variable, username to username. So login -u, username and password. Then Docker push the image. Once this is done, go to the next stage. It will ask for confirmation whether you want to deploy. Once it is confirmed, again same. Here also you have to install Docker. If you want, only these two steps you have to do through shell script. If you want, you can again create script file, copy that and call it, or else I wrote directly here. Again login and run it. Clear now the entire file?
The config file is the first file we are pushing into that thing right here.
Pushing into where?
The direct path which you have given. Once.
Yes, because you want to run that means the script should be
If
present on
if,
that machine, right?
if after this thing, if anything fail, uh, already config file is placed there, right? For next build, if it will be any problem or above, we can do rf config
Let's
easy
see.
to user star.
Okay, what happens? Let's see. Let us run, and what happens when you run it multiple times? Let's see. Git commit -am Jenkins file ready. Okay, let's run the pipeline now. Okay, two builds. These are the two builds now. Oh, are our servers ready? Yeah, those are the build server, deploy server. I did not log in at least once also. Everything should be automated. Let's see. Also hub.docker.com failed. Syntax errors. See, expecting this on line number 96, column 1. Syntax errors. Meanwhile, this is the repo I'm going to push. Only these two were there. Now it has to push here. Line number 96. Okay, it is expecting a parenthesis, a closing one. This is the build number. Okay, those are all the environment variables. If you want to see all the environment variables of your Jenkins, you hit the Jenkins URL /env var storage. These are all built in. Okay, predefined environment variables. Here is one such. We are using build number, this one. Do you see that? That's what I have used. Now, again, did it fail? I clicked it or? See, steps block, some errors on step, expected one of step stages, parallel first stage, some syntax errors. Let's go there. Steps block, this is input block, steps script sh agent and steps script sh agent any with credentials. Stage block. What is the line number? Not a valid for input steps. Okay, line number 78, input block. Where did I write that? Line number 78. This should be written inside the steps block, I think. Stages, steps. You could refer to the official documentation. I just have deleted from the above. Agent in. The thing is, parameters block is closed, but input block is not closed. That's the problem. Okay. Unexpected token. Earlier we have added additional thing because this is not closing properly. JDK is not valid install of my, yeah, this is because tools I have configured as my tools, but I don't have them here, right? I did not configure them here. That's the reason. Let's go to manage Jenkins tools. Okay, first let me put my Maven. Save it. Also tools we should. Java 11 is available here. Let me add that also. Tools, JDK, my Java, Java home. Okay. So it's saying Java not found. Yes, lib Java. If you want, you can install automatically, but let me install it here only. It's not considering this as a Java JDK. Java 11 open JDK. Let me install Java here. Other version of Java or JDK. Or else you can use automatic installer, but that's more time taking. These things we have done in initial classes. As this is my new Jenkins, I'm doing all of that again. Right now, USR lib Java 1.8. This is actually JDK. Okay, fine. So now let me build the pipeline again. First, compile. That should happen on master only, right? Compiling, testing, MVN compile. This should happen on master only, means this machine only. On this machine itself. Sorry, this is the one. So here in the master machine, var lib Jenkins workspace. Right here is where you have SRC. Sorry, under target classes. This is where it should compile. Yeah, this is where it has compiled. Let's see. Somewhere it failed again. So deploy and test server script due to earlier failures, but before that, where is it executing? Which stage? Let me check here first. Docker build stage failed. What is the failure? Fetches the environment variables with the environment step. Predefined tools. Console output.
No, we gave a manual approval, right?
That is for the next stage.
Okay.
Deploy on test server script. Commit Jenkins file. Running on no credentials. Git. It was checking for Git. This is test stage. Post stage. Recording test results. Then pipeline node. Docker build stage came in. Varlib Jenkins workspace. Vendor tool is Git. No credentials specified. This should happen on the slave machine. On the remote machine. Unit test stage done. Is this stage closed? Unit test stage. This stage is stage compile is closed. Unit test stage is closed. Okay, next build stage, agent any steps, and then script build server. With credentials, username, and packaging code. This is what the agent any steps block, script block, SH agent block, and then this is with credentials block. Stage Docker build. 1 second. Git status. Tree is clean. With credentials. Okay, see. SSH agent found among the steps. Plugin is missing. See here, Jenkins plugins workflow. SSH agent found steps. Just a second. Manage Jenkins. Available plugins. SSH agent plugin. Okay, go for such agent. So it means it should be. Have we installed this yesterday? If installed, it should be fine.
No, I think correct. First.
SSH agent. See, right? We did not install this. Okay, also credentials plugin that should be there by default, but in the beginning, if it missed, credentials plugin. I think that should be fine. Let me try. Same the code. Docker build. Now it's working. SSH plugin. This is my new Jenkins, right? So it should SSH. It should install Git, Docker, clone that Git repository, it will get pom src Dockerfile. Using that Dockerfile, it will copy that pom src into the container. It will create a Docker image and push it onto hub. How does it push to private repository? It should also do Docker login. See, it was cloning. It's already on master. So see, do you see it was building the image? Step 1 of 10 in the Docker file. Can you all see this?
Yeah, yes.
We did not log into the machines, completely automated. There it is doing MEN package inside the container. The MEN package running MEN package. Right, this is all we have done separately, manually, and now in through the pipeline. See, building the WAR file is created, then multi-stage build, it has taken Tomcat as a base image. Build number should be, what should be the tag name of our image? What is the build number of this job? So see, do you see the image name? It's tagged with :8, second variable we have taken as build number, :1, :2, right? Sorry, $1, $2, right? This is $1. Okay, let this finish. Okay, it will wait for us. Let's see now. First, what it has done. Your log help you understand completely. Yeah. See, it was building this image. This is step 7, right? Already Docker var file is created, right? It has done all of these steps. It has got SSH into that build server machine. See, Docker login. This is the command we use, right? Docker login -e username password is masked, and it has done login succeeded. Then it was pushing after building. And how does the image name? First one is image name, $image name, :build number, right? That's how it is. Okay, it was pushing. Now, first let's step into this server, build a server, and see what all the things happened there. Okay, this is the build server. What happened? Oh. See, this is the confirmation it will ask each time. To suppress this, I have used -o. -o strict host key checking. See, this is the new machine, right? Git should be installed. Do you see that? Docker should be there. Yeah, Maven will be there. Do we find Maven? Java. Got it. So, and on this root directory of, let's go to EC2 user only. 1 minute. Let's go to EC2 user. Home directory, right? I copied the server script, server config.sh. Do you remember that? Let me show you now. Yeah, the first step. Yeah, server config is copied to home EC2 user. That's why you are seeing this file here. Okay, then we are running this file. What is there in this file? The shell script. It installed, it installed Git, that's commented out. Okay, Git Docker. Started Docker. Then it has cloned it. That's what is this address book. Okay, first time it will clone because it's a directory is not present. It has checked out and it has done this Docker build. What is $1? $1 is DevOps trainer / reports name : tag name. So you should have those images. Why is it typing? Okay, Docker images. Sudo. Okay, I'm running as EC2. Do you see that? Base images, Tomcat, Maven were pulled, and this is the image it has created. Will it also start a container? See, no container. This is the build server. Got it, everyone? Understood?
Can you give the Docker PS minus here? Okay.
We didn't run so here, so we
It
can't
is
see
the
here,
build
right?
server, build server. On build server, we are just building the image and pushing this stage. Do you have Docker run here? Third
No,
stage.
no.
Yes. Third stage.
No, fourth stage only we have the Docker.
So you don't need to run every time, right? You are building and developers will build and store it there. Other teams will deploy. Now let's go to the fourth stage. This is the fourth stage. Fourth stage is waiting for approval because we have added input block. Fourth stage will happen on which server? Here on which server fourth stage will happen?
Deploy
Deploy server. That is also new server. What are all the tools that should be installed there? See, it was SSHing, host key check. On that machine, it should install Docker and start Docker and do Docker login and Docker run. See, do you all see this? SSHing into that new machine, this one. M install Docker. That command it's executing. It will installing Docker. Then, see, image is being run. Docker login also happened on that machine, right? So it was pulling. Let's log into that machine. By the way, Docker login might have happened here also, right? Third machine also. It's pushing means. Let's see. This is EC2 user. 1 second. Do you see authenticating with existing credentials? Who did this Docker login? How this Docker login happened? Through this line, automated. Okay, now let's go to the fourth server. See, everything done. It says it pulled and it run. So let's go to this fourth server, deploy server, connect. There's such command. Confirm with yes. So okay, here only. Here we did not have any files. Do you see? Because we did not config server config, we did not do git clone. Nothing is there. But Docker image. Which image? Do you have base images also here? Think and tell me. Do you have base images also?
No.
Like this. In the build server, I have these 3 images, right? Tomcat, Maven. Will you have those images also here?
No.
No, only the one which is running. And here we are running. So sudo, first of all, Docker login might have happened here also because it has to pull. That's why it pulled. Now see the image. minus A or A, whatever. It's running on 32768. So let's go to this deploy server. Hit this deploy server, get the details, hit this on which port?
32768.
32768.
Address book.
Save
/A.
address book. But that port should be added in the security rules. Edit the inbound rules, add the rule 32768 from anywhere. Okay, done now. Right? This is deployed on address deploy server, not on any other server. Complete pipeline automated end to end. What if you rerun? Let's rerun and see. Third server, another container will be started on the fourth server. Third server, it will go to the else if block actually. This one. This one. Because it's already there, right? Repo is existing, it will just pull. Any updates, it will pull and it again build with a new tag number, build number 9. And it will be stored on the hub. By the way, let me show you on the hub also. It might have pushed build number 8 by now. Yeah, do you see build number 9 also came up now?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we? Final stage, it's waiting. First, let's go to the third server. This is the third server, right? No, this is fourth server. This is third server. This is the third server. Yeah. Where you have only the images. See, 9 also, because it was built here. And it has done pull this time. Okay. And what else? Do you have containers?
No.
Yes, no containers. Okay, that will be there on the deploy server. This is deploy server. Now let's see here. Is this deploy server? Oh, we did not run that stage yet, right? So let us approve this. Okay, clear everyone. Some of you are asking what happens when you rerun. Understood what happens when you rerun? Still any question? Please let me know now. We kept that on hold in the beginning. Now I'm rerunning. Any questions during rerun? Please let me know. See, now it's 9. Okay, it was pulling it and yeah, container might have been started here. Now let's see. Yes. Do you see it was on different port? This is the complete CI/CD. Of course, you can make this pipeline much better. As we go by with the use of our further tools, we are going to further refine this, further make it better. But yeah, very simple, okay, and logical. You have to just think about it. And yeah, some of you are asking, should we remove it? We have written this if condition. Address book is already there. If it is already there, means repository is already cloned. Second time onwards, pull. Second time onwards, it go to this else block. Lot many things involved here.
No,
Jenkins.
I was asking outside that configure file is going, right? Means, no. In the commands, server config, we are sending server config, right? The first command. I was asking that it will overwrite every time, or we should give above that in the ECT user, we should star RMRF something
Now I
like that.
did not give anything, right? So it will copy every time. If there are any updates, it will overwrite. I did not write anything.
One question, ma'am.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can you little go up? You have used build server and then deploy again build. What is that, ma'am?
Where is it?
Yeah, here. Come down little bit. Can you come down? Yeah, little. Yeah. Now this is Docker build. This is a build server. Okay, can you
This
come
is
down
the,
still?
no, this is the name, user defined name. You can give anything here, like Docker build on something of your choice.
Correct.
On dev
Correct. It's
server.
happening on build server. Yeah.
Listen, this message is user defined. You gave some name for your understanding. Okay. That's a
Correct.
stage name. That's all. It doesn't indicate on which server it is running. Just for our understanding, I have written that.
Okay,
Where
ma'am.
it should run will be defined on this part. Means this
Correct.
key actually, not this part also. Where it will run will be decided on this one. Username at the rate IP address.
Okay.
Username at
Yeah.
the IP address, this one will decide where it will run. See, build server IP means username, easy to user at the rate that IP address. Deploy server
Correct.
username at the rate this one. Then what is this one? To log into SSH into this machine, you need an SSH key, right? SSH key username were stored with this name. This is the ID name you have created in your credential store.
Yeah.
Credential store. This is the one. I have given name as build server, easy to user, and I have stored that. If you remember the PEM file we have stored here, AWS underscore key PEM. Okay, that's ID name is build underscore server. Okay, build hyphen server.
Correct, ma'am. Yeah.
So both machines I'm using same key. So build server here also same.
Okay. Yeah. Can you still
Meaning,
come down?
listen. Meaning here I have 3 servers. All of them I'm using here same key file. So
Correct.
I'm
Yeah.
using same. Let's suppose you have different key. Store that key. Create one more credential. Let's say deploy server. Then change it accordingly in your code also. Here in deploy server, you should put that ID, that machine's credential ID. Understood?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Understood, ma'am. Clear. With the text, I got confused. Why it is used multiple times build server?
I did not. You have to put different. That's your ID. Here, all instances I'm using AWS PEM file only. So I have used. But
Correct.
you made different things. So that
Yeah.
that is actually every machine will have its own key.
Got it. Got it.
Go through this hands-on. Okay, this is very simple, but lot many things. Not complex, but so many things. That's all. So many things in the sense we are using different servers here. Okay, and here using SSH agent plugin with credentials plugin, and then we are doing we are copying some shell scripts. So many steps involved, but it is not complex. You have to put your effort and practice, right? So please go through it over the weekend, complete till this part. Okay, like this one I have started, I think on almost on Wednesday or Tuesday, I think. Almost 3 days or more we have spent. Every pipeline would be always similar. Similar in the sense, we'll have SSH agent block, we'll have with credentials block. If you want to SSH, this is how we do. I will not re-explain these things further. Whichever we have learned. Because we have to further enhance means explaining this again and then adding the new things will not be possible. From now onwards, I'll explain only the further steps. That makes sense and hope that's fair. Correct? Otherwise, we can't step into the next part. So what you have to do, you have to get perfect with all these things. Agree? Yeah.
Okay.
Re-explaining these things will not be possible. You do the hands-on. If you are stuck up, I will explain. You ask me the questions. But what I mean is, when we are enhancing the pipeline further, I will be adding new steps. These steps you already know, so I won't take up these again. So please do the hands-on. If you still have a questions, come back to me on Monday, or doubts, you can ask me anytime. But please make sure you are completing this hands-on, so that in the next class, we are going to develop microservice application of php-db one from scratch, where we'll write multiple Docker files, multiple containers communicating with one another. Definitely, that's going to be far advanced. So to cope up that, you do your homework. Sound
One
good?
doubt, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Tell me.
See, at the end, you are getting port forwarding IP, and then you are adding a security group manually. Can we that also automate, ma'am? Can we try to automate that
Terraform.
as well?
Yes, with Terraform. That's what I'm telling. We can further make it better. You can eliminate whatever manual steps here as you go by. We don't know Terraform. We will learn it.
Okay.
We
Okay.
will
We can
do
do that also.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying. As we go by, our pipeline takes many turns. You should be ready to handle. That's what, when I'm teaching those Terraform things, these steps will be still there. I will not re-explain. That's what I mean. I should concentrate on that part. Every pipeline will use
Yeah.
this code. So re-explaining this will not work. That's what I'm saying. You master
Agree.
the things whichever we have learned till now. We are going to make it better. We are going to include many other things. To get those things, you get perfect with the things covered. Don't pile up the things. Okay, because we are creating the pipeline, same code means don't expect I will explain this. It will not work. We can't go further. But you have doubts? Yes, come to me. You have doubts, you come to me and all. But in the class, when I take new topic, these things will not be re-explained. Do the hands-on thoroughly, watch the recording. I want you to do this pipeline and I want you to share this screenshot in the group. Can you do that? This screenshot I need from you as a homework. This screenshot I need with the stage names, elaborating stage names. Can you do that?
Yeah, Preeti.
Yeah, please try to put this screenshot. This is a homework mandatorily everyone should do. Some of you might be having questions, is this only the one I have? Do I have anything else which I can try? You have lot of things. There is a game of life, another application on GitHub. You can also try it out. But first try this out, then ask me for the next repo. I'll share it with you for your hands-on. I need the screenshot for this. Mandatorily. I will just request you to please be regular to the sessions. That is all from my end. Any more questions you have? Anything else? And I'm again saying, don't start writing this code line by line from your end. Okay. It will not work. It's not required. You don't need to sit and start writing the code line by line from your end. First, just get the code from the repository, clone it, and run the code. Okay. Create your pipeline by changing these values. Understand the flow thoroughly. That is important. Okay. Understand the flow thoroughly. If you need any help, you have so many things, official documentations are there, ChatGPT is there. Is it not allowing without this?
Ma'am, will you push this code to GitHub?
Already
The
pushed.
latest
Already
today's one you
pushed there.
changed it. Okay. Okay.
Today already latest code is pushed, right? That's why my pipeline is running. This is on my local. From pipeline, pipeline is pulling from GitHub only, right?
Correct. 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 Correct.
You
Sorry, I
have
forgot.
you
Yeah.
have
Yeah. Yeah. You're
master branch. Yeah, you can do that.
Preeti, can, for me, at starting only, like for waiting for next executor, and it is good. No error is coming after. Like,
So means you might have not used your, what is the labels? Check the labels. Have you used the same code?
I have like above at the starting agent none, and after that for everything I kept agent any.
For these also?
Yes, for compile and unit test agent any, above the SSH agent also agent any. At the starting agent none.
Something is missing there. Check out what is the error. Rerun it. Why it is.
That's the problem. Error is not coming. Just it's like waiting for next available executor. That's it.
Mhm. Without login, is this not a login? Jenkins file for Docker build stage. Right? Docker image tag, check out Docker build image name. Do you see that similar thing? Yeah, Docker image colon this one dot push. Okay, this is also another way to push. It was using with credential store. If you want to understand our code, let's say, okay, this one. See, it was explaining. Do you see that? It also modified version. Remember to adopt the changes based on a specific requirement. Yeah, this is the code I have pasted. And it's giving me a Jenkins file look well structured for a pipeline that involves compiling, staging, deploying to different servers based on parameters. Here are a few suggestions and improvements. Once you write the code, you can also ask ChatGPT to improvise. You have specified agent any, but then you use SH agent. If you want to make sure, see, that's what. See, first two stages we are running on master, right? It was suggesting to run on another slave. We already did that, right? And credentials, or instead of directly passing username, you might use credentials. They create, we did that block to secure. We did this actually. After deploying the Docker image, avoid accumulate, you can use Docker PSC. It will be creating so many containers, right? To clean up, it was also asking to add these things. So you can make it better, or else explain the below Jenkins file. That's what it did. Stop. Okay, it is explaining a line by line. Do you see that? Tools, parameters, env, line by line it is explained. So you have so much of help there. Okay, you have to put your effort now. Yeah, you are saying something. Is the error resolved?
No, Preeti, just one
Can you
second.
share your screen?
Yeah,
May I know your name?
Paresh, Paresh.
Okay. Yeah, you can share your screen. And show me the pipeline console output, please. So that's all for today. Okay, any questions, you can let me know, or else we'll continue on Monday. If you have any questions, you can stay back, or else if you want, you can also leave the webinar. Waiting for next available executor. Where is the next available executor? Go to the nodes, please. Dashboard. Go to the dashboard. Jenkins dashboard. Go to that manage Jenkins. Plugins. Sorry, nodes. Built-in node. Only one node. You did not add any slaves. Go to your job, Jenkins. You don't have any nodes added?
No, but it was working for yesterday's job also, right?
Go to the
F
VS
by
Code.
the SSH only. Sorry?
Go to that VS Code editor. You wrote agent none, right, at the top?
Yes.
Then where are agents defined? Scroll down.
For every this one agent.
I think above stage you should put, not below stage. No, correct only. Stage. Okay. Agent any steps. Agent N. Something wrong. At the top, just give agent any. Somewhere parameters were changed. Something went wrong.
Okay.
Agent any.
Uh,
Tell me. Stage. Just you clone the repository of mine and try executing it.
okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
first get the code and then
for
try.
link, git link where I
You
can
can
do.
search for on the GitHub, you can search for Preeti D and in that address book, master branch.
Okay. Okay.
Hold
Okay.
it then. Thanks everyone. Do the hands-on and any queries, reach out to me on WhatsApp. Bye everyone. Have a good day. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.